Okay, so I just made a mask based on my circle selection. And so you see in that layer, I've got the original thing, and then I've got the cutout. And what you need to remember is black is hidden and white is shown, just like in reality, just like in our society. What's black is not seen and what's white is seen. So, but
You're
once
getting
I
too deep
have,
for me here, Lauren.
once I have the basic mask, I can edit that mask ad infinitum. And all I do is I add on to or subtract the black or the white. So if I want to, I'm just going to use a regular old tool, a paintbrush, like actually I'll use a hard brush. So I can use a paintbrush. I can do more selections, like here, I'll do one with a selection. So if I like to use my lasso tool because it's just basically like drawing. So if I'm like, I want to get rid of this background here. So I want all that to go away. So I just draw that shape. So now if I fill that with, what color do I want to do? I want to hide that. I want to hide that. So over here on my mask, my little mask thing, I can fill that shape. Oops. Edit, fill. I can fill it with black, and that chops away the mask. Or shorter shortcut, I can just paint with black. So now this is my paintbrush. If I just paint on that mask with black, I can, the nice thing about it is with Photoshop, when you're non-destructively editing, you can go back and forth. You can, because I'm not editing directly on the thing, I'm not chopping anything away, I'm just hiding it and showing it. So I can go with my black paint on my paintbrush in the mask, whoops. Or down here at the bottom, I'm trying to show you, I can flip my little color selection. Now I've got a white paintbrush, oops, paintbrush. My left and right parentheses tool, if I go right parentheses, it makes it bigger, left parentheses makes it smaller. It's a quick key command to learn. So if I want to like zoom in and start to get really tiny, if I have, again, with white, I'm showing, so I can get back some of the things I cut off.
Can you just say again what those quick keys were?
Left and right parentheses.
Okay, thank you.
So right now I'm adding some more of my leavies. Just make sure nothing's cut off. And again, I could do this by, if it makes you more comfortable to draw with the drawing lasso. The other thing I could do, I could select any of my selection tools. I could do it with my quick selection tool. I think if I want to get all of the red, I can click. So I've selected all of that red, and now if I want to hide that part, what color do I fill it with if it wants to be hidden?
Black.
Black. So I go to here, I go edit, fill with black. So I just hid that part. And then if I want to bring it back, I can go in and paint with white. The other thing is, while you're painting, you can use these softer or harder brushes. So I can make it more blurry at the edge. I can also make it somewhere in between black and white. I can make it transparent. So I can make a floofy edge like that. So all I'm doing is just, again, like hiding and taking away, hiding and taking away, hiding and revealing from the mask. If I want to, if I've got my something else on the background, let me just place whatever is in the layer below it. Will also show. So it's just revealing, what's ever underneath it. So again, this is just hiding and revealing the yellow, and the layer below will show up underneath. So that's basically it. The mask tool, it's just at the bottom of your layer thing. It looks like a Japanese flag. The other, of course, beauty, and the things down here are non-destructive editing, as opposed to if you go to image and make adjustments to the brightness or contrast of the whole thing, I want to make it brighter. If I've done that, I can't really undo it. But if I go down to the bottom and I add an adjustment layer, that's the thing that looks like a black and white cookie, excuse me. I can add an adjustment layer of brightness and contrast, and I can make it brighter. And when I use the adjustment layer down there, it applies to everything below the adjustment layer, my layers panel. If I want it to apply to just one layer, just the one immediately beneath it, I click on this little thing that's called, I call it pinning, clipping to the layer. That's what they call it. Clipping to the layer. I would say it was pinned to the layer. Then it has a little arrow there that means I'm only affecting this one thing. So if I was like, oh, I didn't mean to make the bottom part brighter, I wanted to make the yellow flower brighter, I can just pull it up above my flower. Now the only thing it's affecting, oops, I have to make sure it's pinned again. I gotta double click on it. What's happening? It's not pinned, now it's pinned. The pin went away when I moved it. So if it has that little right angle thing, I know I'm only affecting the layer beneath it. If I want to change it, if it's too bright, I just go back, I double click on it, I can bring it back to its original, I can reset it, I can whatever, I can mess with it and again, I'm not destroying anything. And actually, because these are smart objects that are linked elsewhere, I'm not destroying my original still life photo of the can. So you've already got that someplace else. You can just monkey with it in here.
Okay, so when I'm going, now applying this to the 7th generation bottle, so I'm doing a clipping mask of the whole label, and then I can just move.
Place my whole bottle there and as a layer. That's sort of like my checked tablecloth. That's the underneath layer. Then I duplicate that layer and make a clipping mask of just the label. So then I can like play with the label. I can grow it or smallify it. And I might even make these two like one layer here and another layer down here. So there'd be like 2 layers to make, I don't know. You could just keep duplicating that original layer and cutting and pasting so it's hiding and revealing things underneath it.
Okay.
And it's like anything else, the more you do it, the more you get used to it.